back, our viewers. Welcome back in your favorite show. Prepare your snack and prepare yourself because now you're watching Let's Nom Nom Midnight Talk Show. Don't forget to watch this while you enjoy your snack and you're nom-nomming it. I'm Naomi, your favorite host. I'm pretty sure you're watching this from your home, right? But what can you do? We are instructed to stay at home to prevent the mutant virus called COVID-19. How are you? And I'm asking this not only for your physical health but also whether your mental health is fine too. Many people nowadays are scared and overthinking about current situation caused by COVID-19. And some of them become paranoid, and so it leads to anxiety. Today's discussion will cover this matter, as how self-quarantine and work from home make people actually have many free time to do a lot of things, and rather than dwelling into stress, we can cure it instead. Without further talk, let me introduce you to our guests. Please welcome Galuh, a famous yoga trainer, and Miss Masnu'atul, a clever psychologist. Give an applause.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Naomi.
Nice to meet you, Galuh. Nice to meet you too, Miss Masnu'atul.
Nice to meet you too, Naomi.
Welcome to my show. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us today.
How's your day?
Alhamdulillah, I'm feeling great. And recently, I do a lot of research related to mental health of people nowadays.
I'm good, and I still do a lot of activities as a yoga trainer.
Glad to hear this. Anyway, I would like to know if you two have known each other.
Yes, we're actually pretty close because we have done so many works together. Right?
Yeah, as you know, psychological and meditation through yoga are related to one another.
Interesting. Are there any changes in your daily activities in the middle of coronavirus pandemic?
Yes, of course. It really affected my activities, especially my job. We are prohibited to stay outside and interacting with a lot of people for too long, and it's kind of makes difficult to me for to do my research.
Yes, the same thing goes with me. Uh, it is getting harder to find a lot of people who want to do yoga exercise because, they prefer to stay at home instead of meeting a lot of people. So yeah, as you can guess, I barely get a job. So I just stay at home just like them, but I still practicing yoga.
This is also my first time to experience something like this, and many people lost their jobs, not be able to go to work and make money. We can help it, but to wait until this virus stops spreading. Okay, let's start with the discussion, shall we? I'd like to ask some questions to Miss Galuh first.
Okay, let me hear that.
Thank you for your time, Miss. Could you please explain what is anxiety actually mean?
Okay, thank you for the question, Naomi. I'm going to explain anxiety from my own perspective. So, anxiety is a feeling of worry and thinking too much over something that happens continually with uncertain outcome. First of all, you need to make a differentiate between the feelings of anxiety and anxiety disorder. Feelings of anxiety can be noticed when an individual faces potentially harmful or worrying triggers. Feelings of anxiety are not normal, but necessary for survival. And for anxiety disorder, this condition needs medical treatment. The duration for several of anxious feeling can sometimes be out of proportion to the original treasure and treasure. Physical symptoms such as increasing blood pressure and nausea may also develop. Feeling of anxiety can sometimes lead to anxiety disorder. if the condition gets worse. If I may relate it to nowadays situation, many people become anxious, which is the feelings of anxiety about the spreading of coronavirus. They get scared to go outside, scared to meet other people, and worry that the virus will infect them. And this case could lead to anxiety disorder if they keep the following flow without any effort to make themselves like less worried.
Yes, I agree with you. There are people out there over worrying about the current situation and they start to show the symptoms of anxiety. In your opinion, what can we do to help our anxiety?
There are actually many things to do that can reduce our feelings of anxiety, like consuming healthy food, get enough sleeping, or maybe see the psychologist or doctor if it's necessary. But since I'm a yoga trainer, as you know, in my opinion, the best way to reduce anxiety is by doing yoga exercise. And why? Because the symptoms of anxiety are sweating, shaking, trembling, and short of breath. And those symptoms need a treatment like relaxing the body. Numerous self-care activities and relaxation techniques are available to help you feel more calmer, peaceful, and more in control. Some of the most common relaxation strategies include breathing exercise, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization. And the fun fact is that yoga is an activity that actually encompasses all three of these common relaxation techniques. And additionally, yoga has been known to help ease stress, reduce feelings of nervousness, and enhance mindfulness. Besides that, people can take advantage of quarantine day to exercise and relaxation through yoga.
Yoga, I've heard about that. It always has elegant spellings, images, but I'm curious what actually yoga exercise is.
Yeah, I forgot not to explain it to you in the first place. Okay, so yoga is an old exercise that involves a joining of the body, mind, and spirit. Through breath work, meditation, movements, and relaxation, yoga can help restore a sense of personal balance. Yoga has become a popular way to renew the body by increasing strength, improving balance, and exchange flexibility. Many people are devoted to the yoga lifestyle that includes a practice beyond physical exercise. I really recommend you to do yoga in the middle of the quarantine day in order to make yourself healthier because you barely go out. Also, it helps for people who have been worrying over the coronavirus more relaxed. And actually, there's no need to be worried about today's situation as long as you exercising yoga.
But aren't some yoga poses are difficult?
Yes, some of them requires respiratory strength and body flexibility. But there are also many poses that can try for beginner. Okay, grouping 5 easy poses that everyone could do at home to alleviate anxiety. The first one is legs on the wall. You can imagine these poses. You just need to lay down on a mat and lift up your legs on the wall. Okay, and the second is child's pose, which is only you need to sit down and have your knees spread in V shape and you're spreading your arms forward like this and spreading your legs in V shape. And the third one is seated forward bend. You need to sit down on a mat with your legs stretched in front of you and bend your body until your face touches your knees. Or I usually call this pose as kissing knee because your lips can touch your knees. Fourth is standing forward bend. This pose is almost the same as the seated forward bend, but for this pose, you need to stand up. Okay, and the last one is corpse pose. As you can guess from this name, you only need to lay down on a mat with your arms by your side, palm up, legs relaxed. But remember, while you're doing this pose, I recommend you to close your eyes, practice deep breathing, and just relax your mind and body. And don't think anything that could make you stress. And I recommend for the deep breathing, like inhale in 4 seconds and hold your breath until 3 seconds and exhale in 4 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I see. I'll take it on note and might be practicing on them. But I think my favorite one is the fifth one, the corpse pose, as in what I imagine that we just lying down like usual, right? But thank you once again for your time. Any other messages or advice for our viewers?
Oh yeah, I would like to remind everyone that mental health is important. You don't need to worry about coronavirus or anything like that. Just take your free time during this quarantine day to relax your mind, to relax your body, and I recommend you to do yoga.
Once again, I thank Miss Galuh for her time and her tips. I hope you all can try it out, especially the fifth phase. It's nice to hear that yoga is recommended, as we have a yoga trainer here with us. Let's continue this discussion with Miss Masnu'atul. Thank you for waiting with us, Miss. You can start the discussion right now.
Okay, Naomi, I'm listening.
I'd like to know what is the meaning of anxiety from the psychologist's perspective.
It's pretty the same with Galuh already said. Anxiety is feeling insecure, worried too much over something, and there is no exact cause that can occur anxiety. It's likely a combination of factors play a role. These also include genetic and environmental factors, as well as brain chemistry. It's important to understand that anxiety disorders can be treated even in severe cases. Although anxiety usually doesn't go away, we can learn to manage it and live a happy and healthy life. And in this quarantine time, we have to aware that anxiety can occur because of stress, and one of the treatment that we can try in our daily life is changing our lifestyle.
Um, yes, people today live a lifestyle that is not healthy and can cause mental illness. But could you please explain us why changing our lifestyle can be a treatment to anxiety?
So lifestyle changes can be an effective way to relieve the stress of anxiety you may cope with every day. The natural remedies consist of caring of your body, participating in healthy activities, and eliminating unhealthy ones. And this include getting enough sleep, meditating, and staying active and exercising. Also, eating a healthy diet, stay active, and working out. This lifestyle change seems like a positive way to help you eliminate some anxiety.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I've heard that the important part of yoga is meditation. Please tell me about it.
So, meditation is an approach to training the mind. It's like it's similar with the way gym training our body, and it's extremely difficult for a beginner to sit for hours and think of nothing or have an empty mind. In general, the easiest way to begin meditating is by focusing on the breath. An example of one of the most common approaches to meditation is concentration. Concentration meditation involves focusing on a single point, and this could entail following the breath, repeating a single word of mantra, staring at a candle flame, or listening to a repetitive song, or counting bets on a mala. And since focusing the mind is challenging, a beginner might meditate for only a few minutes and then work up to longer durations. In this form of meditation, you simply force refocus your awareness on the chosen object of attention each time you notice your mind wandering. And so this process, your ability to concentrate improves. And this can also help your mind and body relax, and you can release stress, also improving your brain's work.
Are there any kind of meditation other than concentrations?
There are a lot of examples for that, like mindfulness meditation. It encourages the practitioner to observe wandering thoughts as they drift through the mind. Through mindfulness meditation, you can see how your thoughts and feelings tend to move in particular patterns. Over time, you can become more aware of the human tendency to quickly judge an experience as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant. Other techniques of meditation that we can try in our daily is the daily meditation practice among Buddhist monks. It helps us focuses directly on the cultivation of compassion. This involves envisioning negative events and recasting them in a positive way by transforming them through compassion. There are also moving meditation techniques such as Tai Chi, Qigong, and walking meditation.
And what can meditation give us?
According to Harvard University Medical School, the benefits of meditation for short term are to lower blood pressure, improve blood circulation, lower heart rate, less perspiration, slower respiratory rate, less anxiety, lower blood cortisol level, more feelings of well-being, less stress, and deeper relaxation.
That's a great information, and it's fit with today's daily life as we have more time, right? Thank you, Miss. Do you have any messages or want to share some advice?
Okay, a little advice for who is watching this show and also people around the world. Many people today already affected by anxiety because of the pandemic of coronavirus. But all you need to do is keep calm and do meditation as a way to prevent the paranoid or anxious feelings of to get worse.
Very nice. It's time to end our discussion today. And from the grass, we could learn that this time is surely hard for anyone. But that doesn't mean we let ourselves to drown in the deep, in the despair, and in the sorrow. We actually need to take this more positively and keep maintaining ourselves healthy while we wait for everything to get back to normal. Dear viewers, I hope you can try this yoga and take time in meditation together. Thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions related to today's discussion or about coronavirus, you can send your questions through our website.
www.letsnomnom_withnaomi.com.
And your questions will be answered after the talk show ends at
1 a.m. every Thursday.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay healthy and stay happy. God bless you. Goodbye.